Alright, we are gonna play Our Life, Step 3. I think I set Cove to be a crush in this, so I'm gonna mess with Cove's heart. Because Baxter is the end game. I just have a crush on him. I'm not like in love with him. It's like when you like a. You have learned nothing. I have not learned anything. I have not learned a single fucking thing. But yeah, I set him at crush instead of in love because I'm not sure that I am ready for that devotion to him, especially because of how I feel for Baxter. And you're playing hard to get, I see. Yes. Alright, let's go. The start of classes ended the relaxed, free days of summer. It didn't take long for you to get back into the swing of the school year routine. Schedules and homework became the new normal. Oh, whoops. The start of classes ended the relaxed, free days of summer. It didn't take long for you to get back into the swing of the school year routine. Schedules and homework became the new normal. Derek wasn't around nearly as much, to his great dismay. Let's go! With school itself and after-school activities, there weren't many opportunities for him to take the trip out to your neighborhood. Thank fucking God. I do not want to see Derek after our last conversation. Especially because he was always at some training camp or on a new regiment with a strict. Why are you saying rerun? He just wants to recreate the same love story of not saying a damn thing for years on end. Wonder where he got that inspiration from. I'm replying to you guys in real time. This isn't a rerun. The two of you were usually stuck with merely telling each other about what was happening in your lives instead of sharing your days in the same place. That's what someone doing a rerun would say. Shut up. You got me fucked up. You still kept in touch over the phone as best as you could. I'm glad Derek won't be showing up. Not after what he did to me. What did you do to him? Okay, you're right. I did it to him. I was the one that caused this. You can't tell someone to shut up when you say X. Say, shut up! I will. Shut up. Call him. Okay, I will keep touch over the phone as best as I can. How many levels of rerun are you on? 2, maybe 3. You are but a tiny child, behold. Yeah, I thought about that, but I didn't know if you already knew or not. Lose contact with that nerd. The Jeremy kid did disappear after that summer, and no one ever heard from him again. Where he went, or what he might be up to, was a mystery. When mentioning step 3, oh. You saw more Miranda around since you had hung out with her on her birthday. She had opened up to you. The two of you talked regularly. She was the same towards Cove. After a while, all 3 of you developed a real friendship together. I wonder what would have happened if I didn't do the birthday step. Sorry, that was unclear. Oh, it's all good. More summers came and went like the waves on the shore coming in and out. Also, I think I mentioned it on one of my streams and on Twitter, but I figured I'd mention it during Our Life. Baxter's DLC got announced, so I will finally be able to romance Baxter soon. When we were talking about step 3, I thought about how Derek wasn't there, but I didn't want to say it yet since I wasn't sure. Oh, okay. Yeah, so Derek's not here in this step. Jeremy then went on to go to a boarding school in France, and he would meet an advanced AI named Alita and discovered the world of Lyoko. Make sure to tune into the spin-off of Our Life, called Lyoko. Fucking love that cartoon. Thank God. Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm ready to see Derek. Well, like you just saw, he's not in town anymore. I'm not sure if I should say damn or nice. Or Derek and Baxter was dead for us. More summers came and went like the waves on the shore coming in and out. He's damn nice. Okay, I'll go with that. In your second year of high school, someone new started to visit Sunset Bird, a sunny girl named Terry Brooke. She was a friend Cove made due to them both being ocean obsessed. Do I have a rival? Or he's nice, damn. This might actually be the thing that gets me to pay attention to Cove. It's when I think that there's rivalries that I become, I don't know. In your second year of high school, someone new started. Terry was more than glad to befriend you two. Someone close to Cove had to be good company, she felt. You're pleased to get along with her as well. Okay, we're not rivals. We're friends. Funnily enough, Terry was also extremely tight with Miranda, who she had known for even longer than Cove. The four of you were able to create a small friend circle. Wait, a potential love rival makes people more attractive. No wonder I'm maidenless. See, the thing is you don't know what you have until you think it might be gone. So you don't want him until others do, but as soon as the competition is gone, you lose interest. Curious. But you aren't a rival, you're friend-shaped. As for your home life, the Lappies also had developments. Oh god, Ellie, are you saying that you missed Derek? No. I'm saying that this might make me go beyond being a crush with Cove. Don't know what you have until it's gone, I see. I'm just kidding. Twi, no. Changing laws and public perception countrywide made it possible for your moms to openly wear their wedding rings without questions. Like, okay, I guess I'll be real since we're dating. I'm not gonna, like, point any fingers at anyone. But I heard something that made me self-conscious. And it made me think that Barn would like someone other than me. So I was like, okay, I need to grab him before someone else does. You can be LGTV plus Pog. Though they had a wedding years ago, it was only recently that the union was officially recognized everywhere in the US. That was a good day to say the least. Fine, I love Amelia. Elliot, okay, I need to ask him out today. Elizabeth came into her own and stopped being quite as irritable. She no longer worried about perceived childishness as she grew up for Will. Let's go, Elizabeth, that's some character development. She didn't even mind being called Lizzie again, although most people used Liz. She eventually graduated high school and moved out to attend college in another state. It was a lot for you to adjust to your older sister being gone. Liz never let you forget her role in your life, though, and kept in touch. Now I'm curious, but I will not ask, because I'm also sure it's something you may have brought up, but my brain do be frazzled. Yeah, it's all water under the bridge now. But I would always, it's not even, I don't even think, it was just like I would see Barn interact with someone else, and I would be like, oh no, he's in love with them. Like, that's the thing. I would see Barn interact with someone else, and I would be like, oh no, Barn's in love with them. I need to take him away before he realizes that. Elizabeth is losing letters by the minute. Can I call Elio God of Small? Yeah, sure. Elio Yan, I need to solve it. Close relationships with his family improved over the years. Kyra visited several times after that summer, and things became easier between the two. Hope they patch out this bug that makes people have feelings. Deceiving foul thing. Elio, I'm not a yandere. Also, Elio, I need to take Barn away. Okay, yeah. I guess I am yandere. He was also closer with his dad than ever before. Would you say jealousy is an inherently yandere thing? Submit your bug fix to Earth updates. They should solve it for you. He's also closer with his dad than ever before. You knew they talked more, and that helped prevent a lot of friction before it could start. Depends on how the jealousy manifests. She's born talking to someone, oh no, he's in love with them. However, Cove grew into someone no one would call social. He kept to himself usually. He cared for the few connections he did have, but didn't reach outside them. Cove's interest had shifted from when he was younger. He still enjoyed athletic activities on occasion, but now he gave time to more studious endeavors as more. From your phrasing, you weren't like hostile to the person, so it's all good. Well, yeah, no. I was never hostile to any of the people I perceived as Bard being in love with. I was just like, okay, I need to save my feelings before he realizes he likes someone else. Maybe if I say this now, he'll like me and not someone else. Me breathes in the direction of anything vaguely resembling a human with thoughts and feelings. Elio, panic. Yeah. Like, I'm pretty sure that was not the case at all. But it's just like when you like someone and you see them interacting with someone else, you're like, oh shit, are they like in love with that person? I don't know. I feel like people get like that, especially if you're close to someone. Like, if you talk to someone a lot and you see them interacting a lot, you're like, are they, you know? Pretty sure that was not the case. You, what gave you that idea? The fact he's dating you? Cove's interest had shifted from when he was younger. He still enjoyed athletic activities on occasion, but now he gave time to more studious endeavors as well. Ooh, matured affection. Things had shifted between you and Cove. You'd been friends for years, but the closer you became, the more you felt for him. You didn't view him in a purely platonic way anymore. Yeah, I'm gonna thought it up. But yeah, I totally get that, Elio. It's strange to look back on it all. The future faded into your present, and then it was simply the past. I was the type of person to be happily married for like 40 years and then ask if I really actually like him or if I'm just humoring him. Shut up! You got me! You fucking got me! You just psychoanalyzed me, Barn. Stop! I was really hoping there was gonna be a fucking pop-up of multiple choices, and one was gonna say no homo, though. I hope so. Elia's me, for real, for real. She probably just doesn't want to break up, but she stopped loving me ages ago. Even the most fundamental parts of your life couldn't last forever. You felt that the most pointedly the day you inevitably graduated high school. I am convinced I would be like that if I were in a relationship. Yeah! Maybe they just want to be friends and they don't want to ruin it by breaking up with me, but they don't like me romantically. Wow, Barn, yeah, that was mean. It was over and you would not be going back ever again. From now on, what came next was your choice. You would be directing your own life. Hey yo, title drop. That was where you were currently. The summer after school had ended. The first summer of true freedom. Do I get to choose my college degree? What used to be a reprieve from the typical was now going to be your first step into adulthood. One fine summer morning, you took in what had become a very special scene. The whole family having a meal together. Oh, that wasn't mean. Barn is way above average. Be jealous, Elliot. Aye! Your big sister Liz still hadn't lived at home full time for a couple years, but she arrived last week to spend the season here since it was an off semester for her. She looks really cute when she's smiling. She wanted to make sure she was in town because you had now also graduated high school. So, who knew how much rarer these moments would become in the future? Yeah, she looks a lot happier. Oh look, she's biting her lip. Shut up! Boy. Yeah, she looks so much happier now. You watched on as Liz laughed good-naturedly over a comment Mom made. Her Elizabeth-only mindset had only been a phase. Nearly any nickname was welcomed at this point in her life. Let's go! We stand character development. Strangely, even though she moved away, you'd lately felt closer to her than you had in a long time. Mermaid, you say? Mermaid? You idly scooped up more of your breakfast and chewed absentmindedly. Also, let me turn on the light. It's kind of getting a little dark. I could open the window, but I won't. I don't want people to see me streaming. Because I'm like right in front of my window. God, this chair is so comfy. I still can't get over it. I almost went to sleep in my chair last night. But I wound up dragging myself to bed. I still can't get over it. Oh no, is the seat too high? Shut up! Okay, hold on. I'm gonna actually look up some of these. I don't know why moving an hour away requires me to travel to a different state for 3 hours and immediately come back. But it sure is what is happening right now. Wait, what? What's going on? Also, okay, I'm gonna Google these terms real fast. I know vegetarian and I know vegan. What's pescatarian? I've heard of this term before, but I don't know. Okay, a person who does not eat meat but does eat fish. Okay. What is pollotarian? Pollotarian is someone who eats poultry but not red meat or pork products. Okay. I do like meat. I just like to cut down on meat. Yeah, I just like to cut down on meat. Thank you for being a part of the Los Polos Hermanos family. Okay, I'm just gonna say I generally ate whatever. The meal you had reflected that, included just about everything your moms had made, though you often made your own food nowadays. Like when I said I didn't want to eat meat, I didn't mean it like always. I just want to cut down on it. Like I just ate meat earlier. I just made myself some steak, but I'm trying not to eat too much of it. With Liz around though, your parents made even more options than usual. Your sister had been vegetarian for a while, and they wanted to make sure she had choices too. Conversation had gone on idly without you fully taking in the world, until your ears were piqued when Ma started on a bit of town gossip. Look at these MILFs! Look at them! Ma is looking just as great as always. I really like Mother's hair change. I did not like her step 2 hair design, if I'm gonna be entirely honest with you. So many MILFs. Let's go. Look at them. They're looking good. They age like fine wine. Well, it looks like she hasn't slept in 4 years, don't gonna lie. Well, I think she looks good. It's just, she's got like wrinkles. Evie is sleepy and needs to go to bed. And so that's how I heard the news. Alright. Now stop burying the lead and... The lead? What is this? Stop burying the lead? What is this? What is this word? And tell us. What is the so-called news? She doesn't look bad. Just like she needs to take a nappy nap. I know truer words. Elier's cute. Hey! Why are you doing this today, Twi? Ma giggled as she cast a look across the table, satisfied that she had everyone's attention. I can't hate you when you're like that, Twi. Well, it turns out the Donnells won't be renting out the condo up the street as per Sunset Bird tradition for the first time in what must be nearly 2 decades. Oh, wow. Smooth, why are you talking about my brain? A chorus of gasps and shocked expressions were had all around. After the initial shock, your eyebrows pinched. Mom may consider them by name, but you and Liz always viewed them exclusively as the mean old couple who would yell at anyone under 25 who crossed their paths. Your mom continued on with the story, spreading strawberry jam over a piece of toast as she did so. God, I can't get over how pretty Liz looks. Like, look at her. She looks so pretty now. They decided not to take big trips anymore. Friends and family will be visiting them at their home. That's nice for them, then. Have a good summer, mean grandparents with no grandkids away from us. I think I would go with, I hope they're still okay, even if they are mean. Like, a part in me would be like, okay, cool, it's a good thing that they're not here, but I hope that they're okay, since they can't travel anymore. They've had a very full life. It's nothing to sneeze at. And you be nice, Liz. You don't want to end up like them, do you? You and your sister crack smiles at the joke. At least they won't be here to yell at my children anymore. Liz's MILF application has been sent in and is pending approval as we speak. Time will tell if it will be accepted. I do not think we will see Liz much older than she is right now, I don't think. I think, like, the last step is what? When they're in their 20s? So Liz would probably be, like, 25. And that is not a MILF. I refuse to believe that that is a MILF. And that blunt comment got laughter from all three of you. Engrossed in conversation once more, you continued to chat with your family until the meal was over. That's why I said time will tell. It's up to the devs, truly. Oh yeah, maybe she'll appear in, like, the other Our Life game as a MILF. Third time's charm. As it went, once the food was eaten, the cleanup had to be done. Liz took the role of washing the dishes and passed them to you for drying and putting away. You had a set of cups in front of you that needed to go on the top shelf of the cabinet. I am not very tall. I see the always part of this game just means you're mid-20s. He's admitted it. A stepping stool was mandatory for me. I'm very short. I'm very small. That was simply your lot in life. You'd always been vertically challenged. Don't word it like that. Thank you for the head pats, Overtaker. Don't say it like that, you dude creature. Oh, you cute creature. I am 5'7". Can I at least be 5 foot? See, it was so cute you made me use D instead of C. I hope I would grow more. Those thoughts weren't anything new. You hadn't been content with your height for a long time. Yeah, I have a growth hormone deficiency, and at this point in time, I'm pretty sure my mom's would have taken me off of my hormone medication. Liz shook you out of your internal musing by starting up an impromptu conversation. She seemed to be voicing the thoughts that had been buzzing around in her own head. God, that smug look, though. I have to say, going back for another semester this fall is pretty intimidating. You'd think after the first year or two I'd have a handle on things, but no. You stole a glance at her, still placing cups in the proper place. God, she's so pretty! I guess it's only fair. My first round was pretty general classes, and year one of my architecture major was the basics. You're an architecture major? Ayo? Now it feels serious. I have to actually know some things. The laugh she gave was flippantly airy, but the way she scrubbed at the plates held more force than necessary. I just realized why Elio liked Shiloh. Wait, why? Why did I like Shiloh? Shiloh... Fuck! You're right! That was why I liked Shiloh. Shiloh is paying attention to Lizzie. Oh no! Saj. Let me see. I know you can handle it. I think it's really cool you want to be an architect. Don't be too impressed yet. Wait to see if it actually happens, but thanks. Your older sister's mouth quirked into a small smile. It'll be fine, one way or another. This game really makes you show your true form, doesn't it? I mean, it is our life after all. But I'm not trying to scare you away from college, if that's even your plan. What is going on with that anyway? Yeah, that does explain why I like Shiloh, because I'm like, oh, Shiloh likes Lizzie. I need to tell him that I like him before Lizzie starts dating him. You guys need to stop reading me like a book. I think like I do have like a goal. Like I stopped going to college because I don't have the money to pursue it, and I do not have the transportation or the caring family that can help me. So I do have like a general idea, and I was working on it. I just needed to finish my general ed because I did my course focus class first, which was I was taking theater, and I wanted to transfer to a theater school since I was an honor student. I was trying really hard to get like the best grades so I could transfer to a focused college for it. But I don't know if that's like you had kind of a general idea or I came to a firm conclusion because I haven't been pursuing it. I haven't been pursuing it because of money issues. And I know, like, people are gonna just be like, oh, this is just a game, but, like, I'm trying to insert myself as well as I can into this. So I'm, like, thinking about which one is more me. Option 4 is basically me at all times and all things in all situations. You hadn't even let yourself think about it. It was too much. Well, you still had an idea at the time, right? I simply don't think about it and just exist. Yeah, I had an idea of it at the time. So I'd say general idea. I know it's just general, but at the time, I think your character is like 18, you had an idea, yeah. You answered the question as much as you were able and willing to. Liz's smile grew more reassuring as you did. You made it through 12 years of full-time education already. You've got plenty going for you. Sometimes it still felt hard to believe your public schooling experience was over. In the end, I had graduated at the top of my class. Okay, well this is me, 18 years old, right? So, when I was in high school, for the first 2 years, I did really bad in my classes because I was depressed. But then I had surgery in high school, because I had something inside of me that needed to be surgically removed, basically. And it took me out from the school system for quite a lot of months. And so I had to spend my last 2 years in independent schooling. And it was only during those 2 years that I was like, okay, I need to take this seriously. I finally was like, okay, I'm gonna take this seriously. And I wound up getting like the best grades. Like I got like straight A's because I was focusing on it. I think I would go with I had to work extremely hard but was rewarded with great grades because I started off not doing good. But when I worked hard in the last 2 years, I got good grades. What is this? What is this, dwarf? Let me see. Steals your bunny? Baby! Elio, no! He can only be defeated by throwing him into the fires from which he was forged. Don't throw me in the fire! I wish it could have gone better. That's how I feel about school. I wish I took my first couple years of schooling a bit more seriously. So that maybe I could have gotten a scholarship after school. And maybe my mom wouldn't leave me. Yeah. I wish it could have gone better. As well as you had done, you couldn't help feeling disappointed it wasn't as best as possible. There's fire in the dumpster? Yeah, you ever heard of a dumpster fire? That's usually where it is. Also, thank you for the hub pads overtake. I'll be honest, Elliot, the early years of school really don't have an impact. That's true. It kind of like... It's honestly more about memorization. Like, I don't remember a good amount of shit. It's kind of funny because I'm like, oh, I'm dumb. I'm probably, like, if I take my tests, I'll probably do abysmally at it. But, like, I remember stuff, and when I take the tests, I get, like, A's and stuff. So I guess I'm smart, but I just don't think I am. Because of how the school system works. It's like you gotta memorize this stuff. And, like, I memorize it. But then I don't remember shit. I don't really know how to explain it. But I always feel like I never really learned anything from school. But then, I guess I did learn stuff from school. It's weird. School is fucking weird. Hi, I'm done with work. How's step 3 so far? It's going alright. We just started, and I saw Liz, and she's looking really good. I think that was pretty clear, yeah. School sucks. It does. I did like college, though. I miss going to college, honestly. I wish I had the money to keep going. As well as you had done, you couldn't help feel disappointed it wasn't as best as possible. You're smart but bad with taking exams, because you don't like memorizing things by heart. Yeah. As a wise man once said, it's all a cumulative effort of education. Any individual year isn't important, but the whole process should be impactful overall. Yeah. What is it? Most of school just wants you to memorize crap instead of actually teaching you stuff. Yeah. For the SAT scores and stuff. So that they continue to get their funding for their school. College is good, but school doesn't prepare you to it at all. Yeah. Yeah, the fact is that it isn't. But yeah, I miss college. Like, I really, really, really miss college. Like, I'm like, oh, teary-eyed talking about it. Like, I guess I kind of romanticize college. I miss going to college. I wish I didn't have to get a job. Or, like, it's not so much, like, that I needed to get a job, but I wish that I was able to finish my schooling so I could pursue a job that's more in my field that I want. I personally feel like the only important part is learning methods to work as opposed to the actual learning. So if Ellie was able to find a good method to work in the end, that's more than enough, yeah. Liz picked up on the silence her question ended up creating. She decided it was time to make a closing statement on the topic.
You're a good boy.
Bunny, do what's best for you, and you'll be here to back it up. Thanks, Liz. At that, Liz happily passed the final dish your way. She waved a soapy-soaked hand as a farewell and moved on to her next task for the cleanup job. You refocused on getting the last pieces put back where they belonged. You eventually moved on to a new chore, but that was interrupted by the sound of your cell phone. Okay, this is when I was 18. Did I have... Okay, so I'm trying to remember my ringtones. I remember I had the Devil Survivor battle theme as my ringtone for a bit. I had the Dramatical Murder cell ringtone for a bit. My phone before this one had a Guilty Trapper from Love Live as its ringtone. But this one is default, so I think it's Silly Novelty Song. One of my beloved songs. Yeah, it would probably, I think, was I 18 when I played Devil Survivor? I don't remember. I know I was at least 21 when I played it. What was my phone before my Devil Survivor phone? I'm trying to remember. I think, okay. No, I don't think I played it at that age. I think I was like 20? I think Dramatical Murder came before Devil Survivor. When was Dramatical Murder released? Hold on. I'm aging myself here. It was not released in 2021. Maybe on Steam, but not in Japan, because I played it with the English patch that Yaoi Heaven or Yaoi Forever did. Alright, is it? Oh, 2013. Jesus Christ. So yeah, okay, that was a bit later then. Okay, I think it was default then. I think I was still using default ringtones for this. In a couple more years, I'll use my beloved song as a ringtone, but it's my default right now. You ready for the official English? Yeah, the official English version got translated in 2021, but I played the Yaoi Forever Forum translated version in 2013. Yeah, Dramatical Murder was good. I know a lot of people are like, oh, Dramatical Murder, but I did enjoy Dramatical Murder. Dramatical Murder, I haven't heard that name in years. Elba. Elba. I still can't believe that Dramatical Murder got so popular in Tumblr back in the day. Jesus fucking Christ, yeah. It would be so funny if stuff like Hadaka Shitsuji got that amount of popular in Tumblr. Like, it kinda did. Hadaka Shitsuji had its moments of getting popular, but it wasn't like Dramatical Murder level popular, I think. But it, you know what? I can see it. I can see why Dramatical Murder got popular. Like, the character designs are all really good. It has a good story outside of the fact that it's just like it's not just BLVN. Like, it's kind of how I feel like with Color X Malice. Like, a lot of people are like, oh, it's just an Otome game. Like, it has a deeper plot to that. So, yeah. Anyway. You casually picked it up from the table where you had placed it earlier. The phone was a couple years old at this point, having been a 16th birthday gift from your parents. They decided which model to get, but you got to pick the color. It was... So, at this point in time, my character, right now, is in the middle of their Homestuck phase. I'm like remembering my age and what I was into at this point in time. I was thoroughly in my Homestuck phase at this age. I remember. Turquoise. Wait, what was the thing? Oh, okay. My phone when I was 18. Was it red? I think my phone when I was 18 was like red and black. It was like a flip phone. And I did put charms on it because back in the day, back in my day, phones had the thing where you could attach charms to them. Like they had a little loop-de-loop thing that you could attach shit to. I think I had a Shintaro Kisaragi charm. Which was... Turtle keychain Club brought you when you were a kid, a string of beads, a lantern based on the game Lake of Voices, a cat face, a small shell, a music note, a crystal, a heart. I would probably go with a cat face. The screen lit up as you gave the little device a swipe with one finger. You were informed by caller ID that it was Lee. You weren't surprised. Another Shinha. Wait, what do you mean? Shintaro. Shut up. God, don't fucking put me on blast. I used to kin Shintaro. I was like, when I was really into Kage Pro, I would look at Shintaro and I was like, that's me. Like, I looked like Shintaro. Like, I cut my hair to be like Shintaro's. I wore red. I loved Coca-Cola. I was a hikikomori. Like, you gotta understand, when I was 18, I was a full-on hikikomori. I was a hikikomori for a lot of years. Like, I was very, very, very in my hikikomori phase at that point. I didn't go outside. My friends would come over to my house, but even then, I would be like, I don't feel like having friends over. Mom, can you just tell them I'm sick? Yeah, not surprised you can Sentaro, but also mood. Elio is me, for real, for real. His entire life has been a gigantic build-up to him becoming the world's most unwilling and yet most fitting Shinsukimi-kin. Shut up! But yeah, I cosplayed Shintaro. There's like pictures of me out there on the internet of like a very short Shintaro. Cause I went to a Kage Pro cosplay meeting back in the day. I remember it was so cute cause one of my friends went as NA. And there was an Ayano there, and I wanted to get pictures of her with her scarf, like we were sharing the scarf, like we took pictures of us sharing the scarf, and then we had one picture where she bridal carried me. His entire life has been a gigantic build-up. Shut up. Mintaro. Especially once the miracle of the both of you having your own phones actually happened. She got hers first, though. Tapping at the accept button, you answered her call. A familiar bubbly voice came through right after. Hi. Oh, she's so cute. Oh, there's my phone. No, so cute. That is not what my phone looks like, though. Where's the flip phone option? Immersion ruined. Hey, Bunny. Isn't this supposed to be set? Let me see. 2014? Flip phone should still be a thing. Oh yeah. It's really sad that you only associate with men who do the thumbs up if you try to make the heart in a picture. I can Nanashi. Nanashi would do the heart 100%. What are you talking about? You don't know me. Lee cutie. Yeah, she looks so good. I said associate. Well, I associate with Nanashi. Oh, like me or Barn. Oh, okay. Well, that's on you guys then. 100% you're getting the thumbs up. Yeah, well, fine. I don't want to do a heart sign with anyone here. I trust I'm not interrupting anything major. Damn, she looks so good. Your moms are rich as fuck, so they can afford smartphones. Damn. We ain't using the Obama phones? Immersion ruined. You're getting finger guns or bunny ears behind your head. Take it or leave it. I'll take the bunny ears. Yeah, but it's a funny bit. Damn, in 2014, I used to have a Nokia 520. The ones that could split the screen up to show the hidden keyboard. I had that too! Okay, I think I was wrong. I think I had my flip phone with that. Cause, hold on, I need to Google that. Was it purple? Was it purple and white? Nikia 5200. Okay, no. Mine was different. Mine was like sideways. Mine was sideways. Sideways. Flip phone. Was it a blueberry? With keyboard. It might have been a blueberry. I remember it was purple. It was like a light purple on white phone. And I think it was a blueberry, but I might be wrong. One was red and white. There was black and white. Purple, white, okay. Yeah, I can't find my phone. I can see it in my head right now too. It's so vivid in my head. Cause I remember that was the phone I took with me onto the Ferris wheel, and it fell out of my pocket and it fell through the cracks in the Ferris wheel and then it broke. And then a bunch of people grabbed all the parts and put it together so my mom wouldn't yell at me. Saw a video of someone who went to a maid cafe and he did the thumbs up thing when one of them offered to do the heart. She got mad at him. Yeah, he deserves to get his ass whipped for that. How dare you do that to a maid for your stupid little online meme. I hate people. Only some cleaning around the house. Oh, then you're welcome for my call. A distraction from that must have been desperately needed. She's so pretty. Well, then the maid said, no, actually, it's okay if I do the thumbs up and you do the heart. So they switched. Yes, thank you, my dear cousin.
My pleasure.
She giggled and you could hear the jangling of the jewelry she must be wearing. God damn, my immersion is broken. Okay, actually no, I do have family that is rich. But I don't get along with my family that's rich. Cause they think of me as lower. And don't invite me to anything. Nothing amazing is happening for me either. I'm bored and felt like chatting. My morning shift ended, so I'm free for the rest of the day. Well, you got a job? That's good. You hadn't started working anywhere yet, so you couldn't relate. I was a hikikomori when I was 18. You think I'm gonna work a part-time job? Me? I can't even go outside for 5 minutes without having a panic attack at this point. Unlike you, Lee had started dipping her toes into the workforce as of late. I'm on that social security benefits at this point in time. Lee had started dipping her toes into the workforce as of late. It made keeping in touch frequently even more complicated, but you both managed. Hey Bunny, have you tried getting a job? I'm on my tugboat. Shut up. I asked me, my boyfriend, and the 17 mates he's emotionally dependent on. You have a job. Someone has to in this family. I'm about to immerse you in lava. This doesn't have to be 1-1. Make your own VN if you want that. Listen, this is our life. I'm making this my life. No, actually, I ran into a very rich and handsome boy like 5 years ago, and I will simply marry him. What about you? It's pretty normal.
Cool.
Then that's you then. So, how's Mr. Cove Holden doing? There was a teasing bent to her tone. You're never willing to let up on what was going on between the two of you. But that name was incredibly familiar to your ears. Cove, your next-door neighbor for the past decade at this point. Tugboat, shut the fuck up. I'm gonna get you. Okay, we're not, I don't think we're dating, no. Fourth one, I bet. Now that you say that, I'm not all of China knows you have a crush on Cove. Okay, yeah, I'll go with that. It simply wasn't something you were considering. Are you even surviving without the boy being 10 feet away at all times? Or is everything right with the world again when he's back? No, Lee, he isn't here. Just like he wasn't here yesterday, or the last time you asked, or the time before that.
Sorry.
Lee, what in the fuck? Aw, my bad. Can you blame me? Doesn't it seem like he should have made his grand return already? Plus, I want to visit soon, and he needs to be there too. Why is everyone around you shipping this? You could understand where she was coming from. This was certainly outside the norm. For the past couple months, and the last few weeks especially, Cove had been going to his mom's place in Nevada. The two of you still regularly stayed in contact over text and calls, but still. Derek killed you in one hit. It's been 10 years and it's just a crush? Listen, it takes me time to realize how I feel for someone. Your mind began to drift back in time to all the prior trips he'd taken to visit her. 1 point, shut up! Almost every year he'd have to go away for a while and then he'd be back. I'm like an introvert. So I think I never minded it. I think I had like a friend, like my best friend, I would call her all the time. But I don't see an option for that. So I guess letters? Cliff made sure to mail some back to you too. Again, Elio knows what he wants, and that's to take his time and wait until we're both old and decrepit to say anything. So this is on brand for him. To be honest, I still have no idea how I'm dating Lynn when I will be stuck on thinking, do I actually like them or just want to be really close friends forever? I feel you. I feel you, Jackie. That's how it was in the past, but lately he had been trying to see her as much as he could before taking long trips to another state. Became too impractical to do. Why are you attacking me? Jackie got us both pegged. Y'all are psychoanalyzing me today. Stop it. His part-time work could have become full-time soon, or he could be moving somewhere else for school. Cliff hadn't actually been entirely clear what his plans were after graduation. Y'all, please, I meant to clown on myself. By clowning on yourself, you also clown on us because we are way too similar. Let's be real, Elio, you're exposing yourself for free. Yeah, that is true. I am playing R Life. The R Life games are me exposing myself. Just like the Doki Doki Literature Club ones. This replaced Doki Doki Literature Club for my stream where I reveal too much about myself. Same, to be honest, although in my case it was, man, I sure am terrible and not worth it. Saying anything will ruin my friendship, and I decay if I can emotionally recover from that, so I simply will not. I was thinking that until my therapist threatened to tell you herself. His part-time work could become full-time soon, or he could be moving somewhere else for school. Cliff hadn't actually been entirely clear what his plans were after graduation. Cliff was hesitant to speak on that, even with you. It couldn't be avoided forever, though. You both knew that.
Well?
Ahem. Maybe we should switch this up to a non-Cove related topic. Sounds like a plan. The rest of the conversation rolled in. Not much longer, though. Lee had to go, and you needed to finish your responsibilities around the house. Who's we? You started it! Oi! Game, you started eating potatoes. Elio, God, that reminds me of the time I was eating potatoes, and I started playing 18+ games in public. goodbyes. Then you went back to what you'd been working on before the call came in. Yeah, what? Shut up, Barn! I hate you guys. Why am I even streaming this? You guys are making fun of me for opening myself up to you guys. As you wrapped up the last of your chores, you were approached by Liz wearing a cheeky smile. I've got Mom's keys. Want to get out of this tiny town to do some shopping in a real city? Typical prey animal showing weakness. Shut the fuck up! The T in Starry Bunny Boy is for tsundere. Oi. Elio, I hate it here, chat, but you said you loved it here. That's besides the point! That sounds great. Dwarf really just called you a beta male, lol. Oi! I haven't had an emotion in 9 years. Skill issue. Why? I will be real though, going on to that topic, I know that was not the intended comment. But like when people are like, oh, I'm such an alpha male, I feel no emotions and I never say when I have problems and I let everything bubble up in myself and I let it out by like beating up stuff. That's actually kind of beta behavior. I remember, there's like this one person that was like, I'm such an alpha male. I keep it all inside. I keep it all inside because of the toxic masculinity that our society has been raised on. And I'm just like, bro, that's not like a good thing to do. That's not cool. That's not like cool. Like if people do that because they want to be cool, it's like it's not. It's very unhealthy. I recognize very well that it is extremely unhealthy and not alpha. I also don't care. I will simply be unhealthy. Okay, well, that's good. And I know you didn't mean that with that comment. It just reminded me of, like, the people that say that. Oh no, anyone who generally calls themselves alphas or other sigmas / betas are the most pathetic bunch of morons. Yeah! I knew someone that was so, like, I'm such an alpha, and I'm like, you are so not. You are so not. If I ever call myself an alpha male, I always say it as a joke because that's just... Bruh. Where's the meme? Hold on. Nobody should have to deal with my problems but me. That's revisionist history. Dwarf never actually said that. I said that he said it. Mandela effect, baby. I'm such a gamma male. I'm such a lambda male. How do you manage pain? I simply live with the pain. Good. I'm driving. That's obvious. You didn't know how to drive. I still just had to learn. Did I? Yeah, my mom was teaching me how to drive. I wish my mom stuck around longer to teach me how to drive because no one else will. I guess learner's permit? A fell male? Elio, like fell Grima from Fire Emblem? I'll take that. Fell Grima is very attractive. Oh, it's... Goodbye. Goodbye. Somebody call an ambulance, but not for me. Our life is over. Love is over. Start playing the Catherine song. God. God. Let me see, what is this? Got pain? You deserve it. Alpha males be like... Okay, enough with that bit. Oh, did my game just crash? Shit. Shit, my game just crashed. Thanks for the hub hats. The fuck? I guess I can't tab out of this game, huh? Otherwise it crashes? Wow. Okay, does it remember? It does not remember what I read. No. What did I go with? Get in touch over phone. Do you remember in Persona 3 when Yukari is getting attacked by that shadow on the roof? And then Minato hits the shadow with Thundercross split attack and then the credits start playing? Fostone. You know, I think I went with generally ate whatever, but I'm gonna go with picky eater this time. The meal you had reflected that. Your moms are happy to make food that fit your needs, along with dishes for themselves that didn't. Though you often made your own food nowadays. Oh, I can change it? I'm just worried about it skipping. But I guess I can skip until I see Lee. Skip all text. Okay, there we go.
Uh-huh.
Go with that.
Lonnie.
Yeah, go with that.
Oh.
General idea? Be tall. I'm self-inserting. I can't self-insert like that. It's like, I actually started watching Log Horizon last night. It's like that one girl that has to take the potion because her body is very different from how her real body is.
You're a good boy.
Database, just living in the database. Oh, you didn't save your progress before tabbing out. Sounds like a beta male skill issue. Also, can I just say, the fact that so many boys are obsessed with being like a Sigma male makes me feel like they're like Omegaverse characters. If I can self-insert into guys with maidens, then you can self-insert as a tall person. Elio, LMAO. Okay, I think mine was purple actually. Had a special charm. Oh, it's a cat face.
Hi. My pleasure.
Okay, I think we're close. Okay.
Sorry.
Nevada, blah. Never minded it. Sent him letters.
Well,
Okay, let's see. I think we're at her, yeah. I've got my, yeah. It was the thing about driving.
good.
Go get your wallet and anything else. We're going now. I think you said red, but whatever. Yeah. Well, like, I changed it to purple because my phone was purple when I was 18. I was thinking, okay, my red phone was my middle school phone because I remember I would watch dot hack videos on my red flip phone. I love that Christian Bale, the dude that all these guys propped up as the Sigma male dude, hates that he is the face of these people and told them to grow a personality is amazing. Honestly, based! With a nod, you made a quick detour to collect your stuff from your bedroom. It was described in a tweet as 9/11 for edgy teenagers. Wasn't there like some incel dude that stopped being an incel recently too, and like a bunch of incels were very upset and felt betrayed by him? The key feature of Sigma alpha males is being Completely incapable of reading subtext or understanding anything that isn't plainly stated. Wasn't there an incel dude? I'm here, what's up? American Psycho was written by a woman and is literally about toxic masculinity. Oh yeah, that fucking wild dude. I saw some of the replies that people did to the incel guy that's no longer an incel, and I'm just like, why are they so parasocial? I guess because they got no bitches. You had money saved up from gifts you received. What having no bitches does to a motherfucker. After making sure you both were fully prepared for the long haul to the largest city in the surrounding area, you buckled into the car. It was a smooth ride there, with light conversation about what shops to stop at and the radio blasting. The trip there breezed by, and in what felt like no time you had gone from cruising down the road to cruising through the mall. People idolize the craziest shit, like even in spite of the author going, no, do not idolize this person. I wrote them to be completely fucking reprehensible. What are you doing? Me with Akechi. Liz had her interest to check out and knew yours. And I say that as someone that likes Akechi. I am the person that is liking the character that the writers wanted me to not like. Your hobbies and skills are still the ones you developed when you were younger, gotten into new things since you go to I'm still into the same shit. When turning a corner down a new length of the mall, your eyes caught on a little gift store. I'm always gonna be obsessed with video games. Your friends and family had recently given you many presents for graduating high school. If they didn't want to make Akechi likable, then they shouldn't have made him a mood. Right? Would I be that... Okay, I'm a low income person. I don't really buy gifts for people. So I would have realized it. Because I would not have prepared this shit in advance. Graduation may have already come and gone, but Cove wasn't really around then anyway. You'd keep an eye out for something good, though you might have something nice for him at home already. Eventually, the mall was explored in full, with every shop of note being checked over. Rather than going home, you decided to walk over to some smaller stores nearby. Liz had many thoughts on that topic. I try to get gifts for people, but I do care about a gift for graduation, man. Congrats on being free from school. Now you are a slave to the corporations. You bought me tunic that one time, which I still appreciate, so your gifts are rare but more precious for it, or maybe I'm weird. Okay, that makes me feel a bit better then. I graduated too, the fuck? Graduation gift, people did that? I had like a little graduation party when I graduated. My family all got together. I remember it was really weird because I had surgery. Okay, that was actually really weird thinking about on it. Because I graduated, right? But at the time I graduated, I had surgery and I was out of it. Like, I think I was out of it for like a couple of months. And I remember my mom like waking me up and having me go into the front room. And like, I had like a thing because of like my stitches or something. Like, I guess like I would bleed out a lot and my mom would have to like clean my stitches a lot. And that was why I was out of it for a couple months. And I remember I got up and would have to go into the front room for celebrating my graduation. And I was like, man, why are you celebrating my graduation? And like my nephews came over, and like one of my nephews, you know, like he didn't realize that I was in pain because like one of my nephews has autism. And I remember he gave me a hug and it like kind of opened up a bit. I like started bleeding a little bit on the couch. But and then I played Final Fantasy 13. That was a good graduation memory. My favorite thing about American Psycho is that the director filmed all the scenes with the detective, William Dafoe, 3 times with the direction that in one take he knows Patrick did it, in one he thinks Patrick did it but isn't sure / lacks proof, and one where he doesn't think Patrick did it. I need to watch that movie. I didn't get a graduation gift because I didn't graduate. Pretty sure I'm what the kids call a disappointment in black sheep. God. Yeah, I think I just got I think my family just came by and had dinner, and I think I got a bouquet of flowers from one of my cousins, and I think that was it, pretty much. Yeah. They used each take in the film at complete random. Oh, really? Are you not meant to celebrate by just playing some video games? That's true. I celebrate every day by playing video games. I'm celebrating life right now. Also, thank you for the head pats, Overtaker. That really opened your wound. American Psycho is a good movie, all things considered.
So?
Honestly, malls are not a bastion of society. Even if smaller stores require extra distance, the brands are so much more. Then your sister abruptly stopped speaking and walking, right in the middle of the path. It was a good thing no one was behind her. She seemed to entirely shut off for a moment. Someone dumped 400 pounds of pasta in the woods in New Jersey. Liz? The attempt to catch her attention was unsuccessful. Something else had all her focus. Local squirrels. Before you could puzzle out what might be happening, she began to mumble out of the corner of her mouth. By the way, has there been any more news about Cocaine Shark since the last time we looked up info? Has anyone been keeping up with the Cocaine Shark fandom? I celebrate life by continuing to make the worst choices within my power to make without completely destroying my life. Somehow I have made it this far. Big fucking mood. Bunny, don't draw attention, but look, I'm not looking at that shit. I'm not up to date with the cocaine. Well, damn. I'm not a masochist, Elio, or with Cocaine Shark. Well, damn. At least not normally. Stop lying. Bunny, don't draw attention, but look. What? With a harsh whisper and a subtle jerk of her head, she urged you once more.
Hey.
Look. You followed her gaze as best as you could to a large bunch of colorful teens strolling down the same path. Okay. You faced back over to your sister with a confused expression and an unspoken question. What were you supposed to be seeing here? Bunny, doesn't one of them seem familiar? Oh, wait. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. She was practically bouncing at this point, so you looked the group over again, and this time you saw what she was seeing. Uh-oh. No! Shiloh's back! No! No! The wounds are open! I'm bleeding on the couch again! No! They really opened the wound. No! Please don't talk to me about this, Liz. I don't want to talk about this. It's an 18th century peasant boy brought to the 21st century. Beat him up, take his shillings. Amongst the collection of strangers was brown hair, gray eyes, and lots of freckles. That's Shiloh! Our Shiloh from when we were kids! He wasn't my Shiloh. He was just your Shiloh, actually, Liz. Yep, that was definitely him. I can't believe it. He's honestly just there. That's hilarious. That's incredible. Oh, but how do we talk to him? We'd have to pull him away from all those other people, and what if I'm wrong? How is Liz looking at Shiloh with her back to him? Amazing. Your mouth opened to reply, but she cut it off with her own answer to the question. I've got it. I'll shout the name Shiloh, and then we can act like it wasn't us. If he responds to that, we'll know without a doubt it's him. Bunny, keep an eye out to see if he looks. Can't you just try talking to him normally? No, she's my sister. It's in our blood. We are not doing that. It's a terrible plan. Why do I have to be the one who watches? Fine. Yeah, I'm just gonna say fine. Likely without even hearing what you had to say, Liz put her plan into action. That's a dumb-ass plan, but I would also do that, so fine. I see that wisdom hasn't come with age for Liz, huh? Shiloh! She loudly projected the word across the way and then put on an act of casualness, turning her head away from the scene while brushing at the skirt of her dress. In a supremely awkward moment, you could only stand there as attention in the area shifted to the two of you thanks to your sister's shout. She has enough intelligence to know that it may work. She doesn't have enough wisdom to know that it's probably a fucking terrible idea. That's my sister! But of the many startled bystanders who became alerted to your presence, one of them was the boy. From a distance, his large eyes met yours. He looked. A wide grin took over Liz's face. She pushed the rim of her sun hat up and away from her face while swishing back around to greet her old friend directly. Shiloh! Waving, she stepped a bit closer to express her intention to meet without really closing the gap. She wanted him to come to her. Also, I just realized something. First step. Ended with me getting my heart broken because of Shiloh. Second step. Made my heart break because I rejected Derek after leading him on. My life is kind of fucked. She has enough intelligence to know that it may work. Oh wait, I already read that. Liz then ran up to Shiloh and kicked him in the gut. Please! Who you presumed to be Shiloh looked surprised at the call-out. He stole a quick glance at the crowd he was with and hesitantly glanced back your way. He was trying to double-check something. Maybe he's a complete piece of shit now. Don't say that. You'll make me fall for him again. At life, it's hard, isn't it? Why do I crave violence today? I don't know. Having your utilities turned off must have done something to you, Barn. Liz remained steadfast with her gaze trained on him, and ultimately, he broke away from the rest of them. After a light-footed jog across the brick path, the young man pleasantly presented himself in front of Liz and you.
Hi.
I like your hat. Just that simple greeting had Liz giggling. Step 3, getting your heart broken by Cove. Step 4 for Baxter. Please, no!
Hey.
Hello, I'm not sure if you remember this, but I'm Lizzie, and that's Bunny. We were all friends when we were little kids. His already wide eyes grew even larger, their gaze darting between you and Liz. His previously chipper demeanor faded into something delicate. Yeah, me too, Shiloh. You remember when I tried to hold your hand? And you were like deceptive because you wanted Liz to hold your hand? That still haunts me every day. I'm really sorry, but I think you have the wrong person. You fucking liar. You lying bitch ass. Wait, no. Step 3 by Baxter and 4 by Derek. No. Oh, by Cove. 4 by Cove. You remember Shiloh, I know. Honestly, you probably deserve to get your heart broken by Cove at this point. Cove doesn't have agency. His love life is determined by your choices. Monica was right. He deserves better. You could tell that being instantly recognized is gonna make this exchange more of a challenge. Still, Liz was undeterred. It was a long time ago. You were really young. I get why you feel like that. Liz, just back off. I don't think he wants whatever we had in the past. However, I'm positive I'm right. You're exactly the same. That face, the freckles, how genially you try to phrase things, even still wearing a hat. Instinctively, he looked up at his headwear with creased brows, not taking the connection on why the hat meant something to her.
Okay.
We knew each other, okay? An uneasy smile settled on him as a silence followed Liz's speech. He was picking his next words carefully. And then the quiet was obliterated by a new voice bursting into the conversation. Oh no? Shiloh, what are you doing? The rest of the group already left. A field trip is not a vacation. We are on a schedule. Welp, it's Shiloh. Confirmed. Startled, your head snapped towards the path. Distinctly unhappy individual with piercing magenta eyes, dark brown skin, and a sharp jaw stormed your way. I don't think he wants whatever we had in the past, so a love triangle. Did he even realize I had feelings for him? I don't even think he realized I had feelings for him. I was just so... I meant so little to him. He carried a cloud of authority with him, despite looking like he wasn't even 18 yet.
Sorry.
I didn't mean to ditch. Shiloh, whose name was now officially confirmed, gestured with a hand to add to the explanation of his absence as the stranger watched impatiently. This reminds me of when I went to go see the SpongeBob movies in theaters with my family back when I was 7, and hung out with this one cousin, and we just had the best time. I moved after that, and then when I met her again like 17 years later, we didn't so much as say a word to each other. I'm Team Shiloh here. Dude is just getting accosted while walking around. Yeah, I think at this point we just need to leave Shiloh alone. It feels like Shiloh does not want to engage with us. I think he recognizes us. He recognizes Lizzie and stuff. But there's something going on with him that it feels like he does not want to engage with us anymore. Really more like a V than a triangle. Yeah. They thought they recognized me as someone they knew, but it was a tiny misunderstanding. Liz theoretically as well as literally put her foot down at that, stomping in frustration and getting more childish the longer she was around her childhood companion. Yo, he's fucking lying. He's a fucking liar. Yeah, even then, it's been like 10 years. They're completely different people by now. It's still called triangle. Think you're putting too much thought into it. Dude hasn't seen you guys in years.
Come on.
We do know you. Shiloh merely shrunk in on himself. The tone he spoke with was pained. Sorry. You honestly couldn't tell if he was apologizing for the upset feelings of your sister or the palpable dissatisfaction of his new acquaintance. That in itself was very Shiloh-like. Oh, you know him, is that it? We did know you. The stranger spoke in a dismissively scoffing tone, as if the words sounded so absurd to him it was almost amusing. Almost. But the sternness of his demeanor quickly reinstated itself. Though I do also agree that it's cold that he's saying that they're mistaken, yeah. Like, it's pretty obvious that he's Shiloh. So, it's kinda a little cruel, but also I understand why he's saying that. Like, Elio, you took everything from me. Shiloh, I don't even know who you are. Well, do you know me? I'll tell you. I'm someone who's been forced against his will to be aware of what's going on in Shiloh's ridiculous personal life for a year. The two of you had any importance in his general day-to-day existence, it would have come up by now. Damn! Don't bother trying to exaggerate any trivial connection you might have. It's not good enough. He's with us and you'll survive without him. Now stop loitering in the road, it's rude. Jesus fucking Christ, I mean, you're spitting facts, but holy shit. Yeah, stranger coming out swinging.
Excuse me?
We're the rude ones? The high-strung ranting got an audible gasp from Shiloh, who finally started to speak up again in defense. Liz is getting fucking murdered. Yeah, Liz, just back off. Nate, that's really mean. It's also true. We're leaving. With that declaration, the unofficially introduced Nate indignantly spun on his heels and walked speedily towards where the group went, completely confident that Shiloh would follow behind. Bunny hasn't even been part of this convo. Bunny is just watching this happen. Yeah, I'm on Team Shiloh here, in the team that is not with Team Shiloh, in that I do not want to associate with him after how he beat my heart into a pulp without even realizing that he did it. Oh, people can sure have bad attitudes, huh? Why can't they just try to get along? It's not hard. Don't worry though, I bet you won't have to deal with them again. And I'm sorry I can't stay to talk to you, but I hope you have a really nice life. It's true, but he don't got a mask curlers like that, yeah. Bye. And that was it. His final parting words given, Shiloh left the two of you behind to catch up on his own life that he had to go live. Liz watched his exit, stunned, only to frown when it hit her that he was really gone as quickly as he appeared. It happened so fast, you hadn't even been able to get a word in. A nice life. Get wrecked, Lizzie. Yeah, what a thing to say, Shiloh. That's kind of like, I don't know. That kind of wording is a bit, like, he's right, but also the way he worded that was, I'm kind of Team Nate because of the absolute murder he just wrought on Liz. But at the same time, I've been forced to experience his social life for a year. Dude is only friends with Shiloh for a reason. Yeah, whatever's going on with Shiloh in that group doesn't sound good. This all very much fits with what I'm seeing. She sighed, all the energy she built up releasing with the breath. I could have told him his last name was Fields, his birthday is October 30th. I would have proved it, but no. I'm sorry, Liz. Wow, Shiloh grew up to be dumb. Whoever Nate is, he sucks. Well, damn. I think I would just be deflated. That could have been a nice moment, and instead it was disappointing. Honestly, just want to check out XOXO Droplets just to see what the fuck is going on with the drama there, LMAO. Yeah, Shiloh's in that game, right? Do you want to go catch up with him? Liz merely shook her head, pushing off childish thoughts. I think we can leave it there, thanks. He's in the middle of a high school field trip, and it was already enough being able to see him. There's something reassuring about witnessing firsthand that he's still out there, enjoying his own part of the world. Though, if given the chance, I could definitely have a few words with him about the company he's got. Oh yeah, he's one of the love interests. Oh boy. Makes sense why he's not super interested in Liz and MC here. Gotta keep the people that played XOXO Droplets and got parasocially interested in Shiloh appeased. She laughed, but you could tell there wasn't much humor to it. She was mad at that guy, even if she was happy to let Shiloh go. Maybe they're only with each other because of the trip, and it's not usually how things are. Yeah, there are more games by this studio? Yeah, there's a universe. There is a cinematic universe. Yes, there is lore. 3 games technically. Yeah, there's the other Our Life game that's in development. And then there's like a whole series of XOXO Droplets games, right? Got parasocially interested in Shiloh Elio talking about himself in the third person. Shut up! I'm over it! I'm over it! I moved on! I don't know because I read the wiki earlier. XOXO Droplets, Our Life Beginning and Always, Our Life Now and Forever. Was curious on what the fuck happened to Shiloh after he moved away. Yeah. XOXO Droplets is a series. If I'm correct. Let me go on the GB patch games thing just to make sure I'm not spreading misinfo. Did you though? I'm into Baxter now! Okay, let me see. XOXO Droplets extended version. XOXO Blood Droplets. Okay, there's just XOXO Droplets and then XOXO Blood Droplets. Those are the only 2 XOXO Droplets games. And Blood Droplets is just like a side like a short side game, I think. So yeah. And apparently, earlier I saw one of the charms that I could have put on my phone was something from a game called Lake of Voices. That's another game that they have, so that's another lore thing. I wonder if they'll put in a reference to a Foretold Affair, because I actually played that game a while back. I have that in my Steam library. True, we can only hope the same for him as he did for us. Have a nice life, Shiloh. You're already spreading misinformation by saying I'm over Shiloh. I get over him by attaching to another pretty boy. Do good, good happen. Do bad, bad happen. Choose wisely. I did not have anything left to say. I smiled at you. I had the self-confidence you knew so well from her. I will abstain. I will simply not think about this event ever again. Come on, little baby bro. Let's finish our own trip. Choose reap, choose? Yeah. No matter how either of you really felt about the occurrence, it was something you simply had to accept. People you know just disappear and reappear in the most unexpected ways. I choose to cherish Lynn's smile. Yay! The two of you enjoyed what remained of your outing until it was time to return home. Why would Jackie reap Lynn's smile? By the time you arrived back, the sun was already beginning to set. You arched your back as you stretched your arms towards the ceiling. While it had been a good day, it had enough activity to cover an entire week. Liz tried to hide a yawn behind her hands. You weren't the only one feeling worn out. I'll be heading up to your room, I mean the guest room, since mine stopped being available as soon as I was out the door. Wow, okay. Her tone was light. She had quite a lot to say on the subject when you'd first taken over her bigger room after she left for college, but there'd been many trips back home for her since then. The room hasn't been hers for years. It was more of a running joke now that she continued to bring the topic up to this day. Thank you, Liz. It's a really nice room. Hey, don't actually sound appreciative. That's plain dirty. A small laugh was shared between you and your older sister. You better believe you'll be back in the guest room when you've got your own place and we're both in town for a visit. We can take turns. You'll have Thanksgiving, I'll get Christmas. What a reasonable and mature suggestion. I'll think about accepting it. She flashed her familiar grin and you couldn't help but feel glad she was back around, even if it was temporary. With that, she plodded off to the spare room. You were ready to do the same. Moving into a new space was your first opportunity to decorate from scratch. Oh, I can design my room? What? Excuse me? Oh wow, okay, so we got that. Green. I do want a laptop. Purple, no. Yuck. Okay, that looks like my old laptop. I think I might go with this. I don't have a desktop. I've only had laptops. 700-pound Shinsukimi Fumo. Shut up. Wait, you're just now decorating your room that you moved into? I guess so. Oh, I do not have trophies. I do not excel. Yeah, let me get my tissues that I stole from Nalia. Yeah, that looks good. I probably wouldn't have the oh wait, what? Wait. I can oh wait, okay. Okay, you can do different things here. Okay. I would have books. Oh, that's cute. Yeah, I want the plushies. That's cute. I like the one on the right. His face looks so funny. The one on the left looks terrifying, though. Wait, why does making the room green give you a laptop? Is it a Your Turn to Die reference? To be fair, he was 12. I hope there's an option for floor that's just sand. Please, no. Living with his sister. The trophy is from being the most friendly and the best hugger. Jackie! Face hugger from Ellie. I'm picking up where you're laying down. Oi! Okay, what am I hanging up here? I've never had a cork board, and I've never really had paintings. I've had posters. Okay, I like that. I'm taking it just for these animal pictures. I'll take it. Oh wait, I can't have, well, I don't really have lights anyway, so. I do not play ball. A telescope, yes! Okay, yeah, perfect. This is my room. This kinda is my room. I mean, I don't have a telescope, but I would want a telescope, and if I could, I would have framed photos of animals all over my room. Yeah, that's a mood. You're really satisfied with the feel of your tiny part of the world. What on earth is that seal picture? A national monument. Friend shape, just front-facing profile like Walter. I love it. It has its own charm about it. As your thoughts drifted, you tried to bite down another yawn. It was no good. Your bed was now lodged in your mind, and all you could think about was collapsing on it. You trudged up the stairs to your room. Stepping inside, you closed the door behind you, blocking the rest of the house. When you turned back around, you realized you're not alone there. Comfortably perched on the windowsill was someone very familiar to you. Oh, Cove coming in like he's Romeo. Can we mod the game for the picture to be this? Let me see, what is this? Is it worth... Okay, yes, that is worth modding it in. Someone find a way to mod that thing in. Cove! Cove Holden. He's so cute! Oh my god. I'm so glad I went with that hairstyle. It looks really nice on him. The shock knocked all the way to... Yeah. Surprised? Ah, good. I threw a bike at you. What do you mean? Ah, good. Clove, stop sitting on the plushies. Yeah, he's sitting on my plushies. Get off of them. His tone was easy and relaxed. It certainly was a surprise. You hadn't expected him to be within the state, never mind your own house. He hadn't answered how he had suddenly just appeared back in Sunset Bird, though, to be fair, he'd been too astonished to actually ask the question. Yeah, how's it going, Twisted? Thankfully, Cove took the hint from your stunned expression and began to explain.
So...
I got in about 15 minutes ago. No one was home, so figured I'd come in the normal way. The window. A small smile had formed in his face. You were still staring at him, unable to blink in case he disappeared. You could still barely believe that he was really there, mere feet away from you. Why does Cove look deranged here? That first look was awful. What do you mean? I think he looks cute. I left my bags in your backyard. I hope that's alright. That was when you truly understood. Cove had come straight to you upon getting back to town. Wow. You were his first port of call, taking precedence over all else. Oh my... You're making my heart beat. It's from the high of breaking and entering the house. Looks like he wants to sell me magazine subscriptions at gunpoint. Stop. Even though he hadn't been in when he called, Cove had ensured that he'd see you at the earliest opportunity, rather than allowing his plans to change. Your heart should always be beating. He has to help his mom get money somehow. Eat the rich. Cove took it literally. I would be bashful. It wasn't news that you were special to Cove, but the way he prioritized you above everything else was something that flustered you. God, he's so cute. Cove dropped from his seat on the windowsill, landing lightly on his feet. He made his way over to you, the smile still resting on his face. Trouble's back in town. I wouldn't say that. That's a bit too much. I'd say I missed you. I would wrap him in a gentle embrace. You better fix the plushies. It looks like he did. There's my little skunkly on the far right. Cove should work harder, honestly. Gotta make that cheddar. He made them worse. Cove sighed contently, melting into the hug. He wrapped his own arms around your back in return. He moved to wrap his arms around your shoulders, and he tucked his head into your neck. His breath was warm against your skin. Woo! Cringe physical touch and affection. I missed you too. Even if he hadn't said it outright, you would have gotten the message from his body language. Cove was grinning widely, his raised cheeks burying his eyes, which gleamed like hidden gems. But he looked at you as if you were the most exciting treasure of all. How was the trip? Yeah. Oh, yeah? Cove told you about how his trip back had gone. His mom was doing really well. She had a project in the works that she was thrilled about. I like Cove's blush. Yeah, I look so cute. As a result, Cove is going to be sticking around in Sunset Bird for the time being. Things are settled as much as they ever could be. With Cove back once more, you felt at ease. Cove stretched his arms out over his head, his eyes on the window and the world beyond. The sun had set while you'd been busy reuniting.
Well,
I should probably get my stuff and see Dad. He glanced over to you with a familiar, expectant look. Wanna come with me? Yeah, let's see how much of a dilf your dad looks like. I mean, sure, I can go over for a little while.
cool.
Cove began to head to your bedroom door. I would not insist on a piggyback ride, I'm sorry. The two of you casually went down to the ground floor of your house. In all the excitement of Cove's return, you hadn't even remembered the gift you'd prepared for when he got back. It'd be best to give it to him now before he left your house. Coward. Bruh. Can you wait here for a little while? I got something for you. What did I even get him? I don't remember choosing. Cove's eyes widened as he tried to conceal a smile. He toyed with the collar on his top.
Really?
I mean, you didn't have to do that. You nodded with some eagerness, trying to imagine how he'd react when he actually saw it. Okay, like, I know I'm rich in this game, but I am not rich of heart. Or maybe I am rich of heart. From my knowledge of being poor, I don't know. But when I think of getting stuff for people, at least IRL, I know I can't do it digitally, so I have to, like, buy games or, like, something. But, like, I want to make stuff for people. You got him a $5 gift card to Starbucks that only has 14 cents on it. True love. Don't constantly demand a piggyback for the ongoing bit. What is the point? But yeah, I want to, like, make stuff for people if I like them. It was the orange shell he'd been entranced with since you were kids. You quickly went up to your room to collect the shell, knowing exactly where to find it. Yeah, that's a lot more sentimental. It had been housed in the same box since you were a little kid, after all. Taking great care, you extracted it from the case. So what I'm hearing is that you'll be making me a birdhouse I'll even make you a barn house. Though it had been I do like doing wood carving. Though it had been a long time since you'd taken it out. The grooves were as familiar as your fingertips as the opening line of your favorite song was to your ears. Hope the birdhouse Elio gets you is sick as fuck. I will make you a birdhouse. It'll be sick AF. I will have like little, you know, like the little popsicle sticks. I'll like carefully design like little creatures to go inside of the birdhouse. Wouldn't it be a bun house? And now I bid you adieu. See you later, Barn. It had been a long time since you'd taken it out. The grooves were as familiar to your fingertips as the opening line of your favorite song was to your ears. Cove had admired the shell ever since you first saw it, declaring it to be the best of all your treasures. Despite that, he never accepted your offers to take it. He hoped that might change tonight. I like some of the choices of gifts you can give Cove if you bought him something. Oh, really? What was the button to go back? I do want to see what options I have. Okay, yeah, there we go. Yeah, what do I have available? Oh, a dolphin-shaped balloon, a fruit bouquet. Oh, that's like what he gave me in the second step. A new fish for his aquarium, a box of strawberry swirl ice cream. Okay, these are also, like, really, like, these are all, like, stuff relating to us when we were kids and stuff. Okay, I think I would get him a new fish. You headed back up to your room, grateful that Cove hadn't spotted your present before now. The little container that was the temporary home for his new fish was waiting there for you, just as you'd left it. Very carefully, you cradled it in your arms to make the journey downstairs. Named the fish Shiloh. No! His name is Sand. He's Sand's brother. You slowly descended the stairs, adjusting your grasp when you reached the ground floor so you could hold it out before you for Cove to admire. I got him a dolphin-shaped balloon and made him cry out of sentimentality. Aww. I will not name the fish Shiloh! I refuse! Yeah, I named the fish after the dude that I was obsessed with when we were kids. You slowly descended the stairs, adjusting your grasp when you reached the ground floor. Why not? It's a bad name! I give him a sentimental gift and then ruin the sentimentality. If you reduce him to a fish, he will no longer have power over you. But then Cove will own a fish that reminds him of it. If we start dating, he'll be like, yeah, you had me name that fish over that guy you used to have a crush on. Yeah, not Shiloh. Call it Confident High. Probably because Shiloh didn't like Cove as kids. Lol, yeah. He won't remember. He's a dumbass. If you start dating, you're dating Baxter. Listen! I don't know. He's kind of cute. Cove gasped, placing a hand over his mouth and bent down to watch the fish more closely. You could see his expression through the clear container, his eyes wide and adoring. You let Cove take his time admiring the fish in silence. A few moments later, after he'd taken his fill, he looked up at you with a joyful grin. God, why don't you just date everyone?
Wow.
She'll fit in perfectly with my tank. She looks great. Yeah, see, you really want me to name my fish Shiloh when she's a she? Elio couldn't handle the harem life after Derek. Took the container from you, securing the base first and cautiously lifting it from your hands before resting it beside him on the counter. Shalette? Shiloh? Shelob? Shiloh can be a girl name too. That's true. Sheila. He brushed his fingers lightly against the top of the container. The closest he could get to petting his new companion, then turned back to you. Cove turned to look at the fish. You thought he was just admiring her again, but at the moment stretched out, you wondered if it was something more. Though his face was angled away from you, you caught his eyelashes fluttering as if batting away tears. His throat bobbed as he swallowed bubbling emotions. Oh, baby! Holes. Holes and Oile. Name a better pairing. You knew that Cove could be sentimental. The gift and all the memories and feelings tied up in it seemed to have taken a toll on him. When he began to sniffle, you felt the need to reach out. Oil, sorry, won't. Cove?
Bunny.
I can't. Bunny, I don't know what to do. He forcefully scrubbed at his eyes like he was trying to push the tears that threatened to spill back in. Oh, Cove, it's okay. Do you need to cry? No, aw, baby! Nevertheless, tears had begun to spill down his cheeks. Even as he wiped them away, more took their place. Thank you. Made him cry over the sentimentality, too. His voice quavered as he spoke. Yeah, you're welcome. Cove let out a steady breath. It was far removed from the shaky gasps that had accomplished his sniffles. The tears had dried. Sork and Red Nut. Stop it. Stop it! Stop it! His eyes were a little red. Yeah, my eyes are red right now. I'm crying. But open and at peace once again, he smiled, fully recovered from the emotion that had overcome him. Thank you for the head pats, Overtaker. Yeah, I'm crying too, Cove. I just got Thundercross split attacked again. You're really seriously too nice to me. He smiled back. I don't think there's such a thing as too nice when it comes to you. Cove brushed his hand against the pale ghost of a scar in his arm. He was at a loss for what to do now. The clock ticked away, counting the seconds of silence. Once you had a chance to settle your thoughts, you figured you'd tell Cove the intriguing news. I meant to tell you earlier. I saw Shiloh today. Cove crying cause Bunny is too nice. Elio crying cause Twy isn't nice enough. Speaking of Sims, back in a bit. Actually, you're not back at all, because I am gonna end stream here for the day. There he goes, bringing up Shiloh and making him remember, ruining the plan. Yeah, I am gonna end here for the day. I do not want to get into talking about Shiloh with Cove right now. You can't handle me leaving. Wait. No, hold on. No, I'm ending. Advance like one text box. Okay, I'll advance one singular text box. I want to see if he even remembers Shiloh. Okay. I saw Shiloh today.
Huh?
Shiloh? There you go. There's your answer. He does not remember Shiloh. He is not thinking. He has no facial recognition. That could mean anything. Okay, fine. I'll progress one more. Cove repeated the name, his expression blank. Okay, yeah, that confirmed it. He doesn't remember. Shiloh, I hardly know her. From when we were kids. Cove pondered for a moment, then snapped his fingers. Oh, he was the freckly boy from that first summer, right? The one who moved? Okay, yeah, so he didn't remember. It's been like 10 years. I did not say her. Oh, I hardly know ho. What is this? What is this, dwarf? Wombus, I'm gonna do violence to you. Listen, I've progressed the text box quite a few times. We are ending our life right here, right now. I want to watch Oshinoko in the Discord. So, if you guys are down for Oshinoko in the Discord, I will be watching Oshinoko in the Discord. Yeah, well, it took me a minute to find the picture. Why are you doing your bye? What did I do to get your bye? Oh, yeah. Anyway, that will be it for stream for today. Thank you guys again for coming, and I will see you guys later. We're ending our life, yes, for today. Oh wait, no, I'm not ending my life. Not in that way. We're just ending the game, our life, okay? But yeah, we'll be watching Oshinoko in a few minutes. Just give me a little bit, cause I gotta send someone something. And then we will watch Oshinoko in the Discord. And I think we'll watch something else afterward, because I've been feeling like watching more stuff too. So, if you're down for that, stick around, and if not, see you guys tomorrow. It's our turn to die, more likely than you think. And see you guys later! Bye bye!